Gloria Strode, and welcome to Straightforward. Today I am visiting with a wonderful community partner, Miss Kristie Crouch. And Kristie has been in the fight against child abuse. She and her husband started a chapter here in the Ttouchie Valley back in, when was that?
2012.
2012. And so they are doing all they can to support our children that have been abused. And so this is to create an awareness about child abuse. And so the official name of your group is?
Bikers Against Child Abuse.
This is why you cannot judge a book by its cover. No, you see people riding bikes. We see people with body art. You have nice body art there. And sometimes people with small minds prejudge.
Yes, ma'am.
So they might see you all out riding, but you're riding for a good cause. You're not like the old movie which Cheryl was in, you know, that movie where the bikers were just party animals and that, but you all are riding for a purpose.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And so you're telling me that this is a national or international organization.
International.
Okay.
We're on every continent except for Antarctica.
Really?
Yes, ma'am. Nobody up there needs us yet.
Probably not enough people, probably just penguins or something like that, yeah.
And we're in 48 states.
Really?
Yes, ma'am, we're in 48 states.
And this is a nonprofit?
A nonprofit.
Okay,
yes,
so
ma'am.
This is not some big organization where everybody's getting a fat paycheck.
Right.
This is something that you're doing, it's your personal mission and desire.
All
because
volunteer.
All volunteer because you want to do what you can to
ma'am.
Protect our children.
Yes, ma'am.
Because all of the children are our children.
That's right.
I'm an old social worker and I tell people that. Don't say them and us, and no, they're all our children. Right, and so when you all do a ride, is that a fundraiser or you're going different places to support children that have been abused? Explain to our viewers exactly what you do.
If you see us out riding, we could be doing one of a couple things. We could be on our way to see a child.
Okay.
And do something that we call, we're bringing them into our family, called level 1.
Okay, level 1, bringing them into your family.
And when we do a level 1, they get their own cut with their own road name.
Okay.
Because
so the own cut is the best.
Yes.
Oh, how cute. See how I'm learning something. I like learning things.
And
okay.
we give them, they get to choose their own road name. Because it's privacy. We respect their privacy.
Okay.
We do not talk about what the trauma they've been through.
Okay.
We are there strictly to have fun.
Okay.
And that's what we do. You see us in a park, we're with children and we're having a good old time playing on the swing set, running around playing, having chalk bomb fights, just whatever we can do to make that child smile and laugh.
Okay, so you want to move them with some fun activities away from the trauma.
Yes.
Okay.
We want them to be children.
To know what it is like to be a child.
We want them to overcome this trauma that they've been through, and we want them to learn to be a child in the world that they live.
Okay.
Because their childhood, their innocence has been taken away through this negative
experience.
And we're trying to put back the positive.
Oh, how amazing. So when you said they get their own cut, I like that. See, I see bikers, I know people that have them, especially those Harley people. Some guy, he's a friend of ours, former military, he loves that Harley. That's his girlfriend besides his wife.
Right.
And they're saying that's where all the money is going, to the Harley. And there's nothing wrong with that because it's a good fun kind of thing, you know. So when you say the cut, is someone making these vests for them?
We purchase these.
Okay.
We purchase the leather cuts. But then we order them a name tag, and then they get their own special patches that we put on.
Really?
For them. And then we
So do they earn the patch, or they participate and get a patch, or it's when they go through certain steps?
When they come into our family, we give them a patch. It's similar to ours.
Okay.
It's similar to, it has a fist punch on it.
Okay, fist punch.
And but it says something unique to them.
Oh, really?
And then,
it's personalized.
Yes.
Okay.
And then we have another one that says no child should live in fear.
Okay, that's important. No child should live in fear.
And then they can decorate it. I have some sloths and Diet Dr. Pepper and Goofies and
Angel.
You know, so
yes.
they can take and decorate it and make it their own.
Okay.
Make it unique to them.
Okay, so they don't have to wait for you. It's like if they decide they want to put balloons on it, or their favorite sports team, or if they are a singer, they can put a guitar or something on their musical notes. But the official patch is your organization patch. You automatically, they get that. They get the leather vest.
Yes.
At no charge.
At no charge.
And then they get to pick a name.
Yes.
And yours is?
Ttouchie.
Ttouchie.
Yes.
And you proud primary.
Yes.
Okay.
So a proud primary is when a child comes into our organization, we delegate 2 people to them. And we tell that child that they are there for you 24/7, 365 days a year.
Really?
And what we do is if they have a good day at school, they want to share it, they can call me and share it with me.
Really?
Or they can send me a text message.
Okay.
If they had a bad day, same thing.
Okay.
We want them to know that we are there for them, and not just say we're there for them.
Exactly.
And then a lot of times when it comes to court time, they really reach out to us more during court time. And we tell them, if you ever want to go out to get ice cream, just give us a call. We'll go out for ice cream.
Really?
Yeah.
So you're there to give the emotional support.
Yes, ma'am.
And that's really important because I know we do have court advocates for kids. That's a different type of job. It's an important job, but it's a different type of job.
Yes.
So what you all are doing is standing in the gap for the family and the mother, proud primary, nurturing that they might not have in their living environment.
Right.
And so that's very similar to having a sponsor like in the 12-step programs, where you can call your support system any time of day and night, but you all are that support system for our children.
Yes, ma'am.
Simply amazing. And you and your husband started this chapter.
We were 2 of the founding members.
Okay, wow, okay. Well, what we're gonna do is go to our first break to our sponsors, and then we'll come back, and I wanna learn more, because I know you're on the other side of the Chattahoochee River, but you're doing this in the Chattahoochee Valley.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, we'll be right back after a word from some of our sponsors.
Straightforward is brought to you by State Senator Ed Harbison, serving the citizens of Georgia's 15th Senatorial District and on the front lines for veterans every day. Progressive Funeral Home, family owned and operated since 1952. The George Ford legacy of high standards continues today in the compassionate and professional services provided. A touch of dignity for those who care. Progressive Funeral Home, 4235 St. Mary's Road, trusted by generations. Whole Patient Healthcare. Dr. Jada Rhymes B.A.C.A is board certified in family medicine. She believes the best patient care includes practical, individualized lifestyle changes. Located at 1338 13th Avenue, Columbus, 706-641-2080, or visit wholepatienthealthcare.com.
The state of Georgia averages 5 fatalities a day for motor vehicle crashes. Out of all 50 states, Georgia ranks 21st in impaired driving fatalities. Remember, buzz driving is impaired driving.
Be a team player, designated sober driver.
Hi, I'm Sheriff Greg Countryman. Make the right choice. The ball is in your hands. Stay sober and don't get pulled over.
Welcome back to Straightforward. This is a very, very important visit with our community friend, Mrs. Kristie Crouch. And she is doing some very important work. Her organization, it's Bikers Against Child Abuse. And again, that's why I tell people, don't judge a book by its cover. You might see her and her biker group out riding, but they're out riding for a very important cause. The organization, it's a very important mission. We do have court advocates for our children that have been victims of child abuse, But what this organization is doing is they're standing in the gap, providing the love, the nurturing, and the family connection that all children don't have it. And that's another thing. I hope a lot of my friends of my age, a lot of them are retired educators, but for those that are still in education, I like for them to understand that some of the children that's coming to school, they have been through some things that at my 70 years old that I have never experienced. Now, our dad was tough. He meant what he said and said what he meant. And school was our job, and you better do it well, and whatever house chores, you better do it well. But I was never an abused child. And so we need to teach people sensitivity to that, because we get children, and I worked with children coming from 5 public housing projects over the time in my career, and some of the pressures and what they have experienced, they still have to go to school.
Yeah.
And that's what you all are there for.
Yes.
And in our first segment, you were saying that if they had a good day at school, they can reach out to you because you the proud primary.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, and then if they had a bad day and some challenges, you're there to help coach them through that.
Yes, ma'am.
But if they want ice cream, sometimes we just gotta cheat a little.
That's right.
I had my doctor's appointment yesterday, so my doctor was proud of me, but I owned up that I cheated for my birthday.
Right.
I had everything I thought I wanted to have. So I confessed on the front end. But like with our children, sometimes we just need to be treated special.
Yes.
Yes, and that's what you all are there for.
That's what we try to do. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, I was just this is just my heart and my passion. And I hate to see children that have been abused. And the difference that we see in some of their faces the first time we meet them is just remarkable.
It is.
And
Because some of them have never had a good touch.
right.
I learned that working with children, because I had this experience, not to cut you off, with a kid that we were at an event, and I stood behind him and touched his shoulder, and he flinched because he never had a good touch.
Right.
And then from that point on, every day he wanted me to drive him home. He wanted my husband to be in the car too, and I was like, no, we can't do that. That's against the rule.
Right.
Because what he saw in us was stability and the family he said he wished he had. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
and
ma'am.
so you're there.
Yes, ma'am.
And so your husband, of course, I know your husband is moved from work to reward. But in spite of that, you don't get to not continue the mission.
No, ma'am.
Okay. This is your assignment. Now, I have to reinforce that because I met you through Trauma Anonymous, through our amazing Tabitha Moss, and then you would sit over at the table. And at first, when I reached, I said, no, she was like, yeah, Miss Chris. And then when I saw you, I was like, oh, yeah, because you're like her surrogate mother too and everything. So you don't get to stop. He wouldn't want you to stop.
No, ma'am. He would not want me to stop.
Okay.
We started this together as a team, and I think many of the chapter members thought I would stop after his departure. I can't stop.
You can't.
It's too much of me.
Right.
I have a passion for it. I've been told I have a passion
It's your
for
calling, though.
it. And it's
Right.
just where I feel at home at.
Right.
And I do some of my best work here.
Exactly. And this helps you to get up every day.
Yes.
Because you all were your military couple.
We were.
Okay. I remember.
Yep, he
And
was military for 22 years.
Right, and then he retired. Okay, and then, of course, you know, the life of military is not all glamorous.
No.
And a lot of our people, even our friends in Trauma Anonymous and some of our other groups, have suffered from PTSD, just like our children.
Yep.
And we have to work on that.
Yes, ma'am.
Even those of us that have not ever had, quote unquote, a substance issue, alcohol or anything like that, we still have trauma. I have childhood trauma because our mother at the age of 32 died like that, not sick, just one day.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So grief is a trigger for me. I learned that through Trauma Anonymous. And some days, you know, you sit there at special occasions and you think, well, wow, you know, that really happened. But then we learn how to move through it.
Yes, ma'am.
We learn how to move through it, and that's what you all are doing with the kids.
Yes, ma'am.
So when they get ready to go to court, even though they have an advocate, they can call you and ask you to be at court.
Yes, ma'am. That's one of our biggest show-ups.
Okay.
We call it. And we don't just get people from our chapter. We reach out to neighboring chapters. Like we have 4 chapters in Georgia.
Really?
And we have a couple chapters that right there in the Panhandle.
Okay,
And
of Florida?
Of Florida.
Uh-huh.
So we will reach out to them and say, hey, do you guys have any members that would like to come and support this child? And because we want as many to show up as we can get there.
Really?
Yes, ma'am. We have no.
And they come at their own expense.
Yes, ma'am.
See, I keep telling people that everything that you do, you don't have to get paid for it. Of course, none of us are rich.
No, ma'am.
But I know when we put out good into the universe, good will come back to us
ma'am.
by a different person.
That's right.
The child can't pay you to show up, but you'll probably run into somebody else that will sow back into the organization or even into your own personal life, you know. And so they'll get on the bikes and ride.
That is up to the discretion of their guardians and parents.
No, I'm saying your chapter members.
Oh, yeah.
So you're gonna get on the bikes and ride.
We're gonna get on the bikes, we're gonna show up, we're gonna walk in, before they go out to testify, we're in a special little room and we're just laughing and having a good time, trying to keep their mind off of what's coming.
Yeah.
And then when they come and get us, we'll walk down with the child.
So are you wearing your cuts?
Yes.
Oh, I love that. Not because it's a show thing, but what it says to the community for me is that, again, you can't judge a book by its cover.
That's right.
So for some of our people in some of our other community organizations or our faith-based organizations, they are not showing up in the courts. I know that because I was a juvenile tracker.
Right.
So some of the people that folks have prejudged, you have body art. Yes. You're on a motorcycle. You're wearing your cut, but you're there.
Yes, ma'am.
To advocate and support the children.
Yes, ma'am.
No, that's the teachable moment I want folks to have.
Yes.
You know, because people quick to judge.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes people just say things and they have no basis.
We get it every day.
Do you really?
We do, yes, ma'am.
And so they're looking at you with a critical eye, and you're the person out there doing the real work. Well, I thank you for coming to do this interview because I really want to use this. Look, you see me in Trauma Anonymous. I just want to use this as a teachable moment.
Ma'am.
And so all of us can do something.
Yes, ma'am.
And we can support our children.
Yes, ma'am.
So what we're going to do is go to a break to our sponsors, and we'll be right back.
Okay.
We'll be right back after a word from some of our sponsors.
Even at lower speeds, a crash between a bicyclist and motor vehicle can cause broken bones and traumatic brain injuries. Busy intersections are particularly dangerous for cyclists. Wear a helmet, stop at red lights, use hand signals, yield to pedestrians. Bike safe, bike smart.
Paid for with grant funds from the Governor's Office of Highway Safety.
New Horizons Behavioral Health, building better lives in the Ttouchie Valley, providing services to persons with mental illness, developmental disabilities, and addictive diseases. Located in the Health and Human Services Building, 2100 Comer Avenue, Columbus, or call 706-596-5500. Barbara's Cleaning Service, a 5-star commercial service with satisfied customers in Georgia and South Carolina, built on the principle that every detail matters. Barbara's Cleaning Service, a new season building a family legacy. The Framing Factory and Art Gallery for professional framing and decorative art, located in Lake Bottom, 1325 17th Street, or call 706-324-3823.
And welcome back to Straightforward. This is a very, very, very important visit with our amazing community friend, Miss Kristie Crouch. She and her husband founded the chapter here in the Ttouchie Valley, Bikers Against Child Abuse. And you started this in 2012. He was a retired Army, was he? Yes. Army? Retired Army strong, 20-something years. You were an Army spouse, and life does what life does, and then now you are a widow, but because you learned you're Army strong, you don't get to stop.
That's right.
You have to continue the mission and the vision
Yes.
that he laid for you. And so you all are doing an amazing job. I know you're a member of the Fort, which is one of my favorite places to go. You all do so much there in the community. Outreach, you are always allowing the public to use your room downstairs for all of the various meetings. That's where I first met you, at the Trauma Anonymous training and meetings. But in your own organization, you are bringing in volunteers that support our children, but they just can't show up.
That's right.
You have training and other requirements.
Yes, ma'am.
So I want to make sure I put all that background information out there.
Yeah.
Okay.
They, first thing they do is they show up at a meeting.
Okay.
And at the end of the meeting, if they're truly
At your
invested-
organization meeting?
Yes.
Okay, because you know we go to a lot of meetings.
Yes, we have a
Yeah.
meeting once a month.
Okay.
And they show up at our meetings, and if they're interested, we have another person that sets up contact information.
Okay.
All of us are background checked, FBI,
All right.
so we don't play.
Okay. Background check, FBI.
Yeah.
Okay.
We have no issues with children.
Okay.
I mean, we all have checkered past, some of us do. So
All of us got a checker
things
pass.
may be there, but as long as there's no abuse towards children.
Right.
You're good. And then at that point, they come back and we start training.
Okay,
And-
so you have an in-house training
Yes.
for those interested in volunteering.
Yes, ma'am.
They must go through the background check.
Yes, ma'am.
They can have some things where they've had issues with the law, but nothing involving the abuse of children.
Right.
Okay, then you're going to put them through in-house training, and that's free?
That is free.
Okay, I want to make sure there's no
Yeah, it is
excuse,
free.
people.
It
Okay.
is free, and it's something that it was set up by International.
Okay.
And it comes down from International. And we have to go through that for a year because it's a lot of information
Really?
for people to absorb. So it is a year.
That's
long.
like going to college.
Yes.
Right, it's not like.
We don't play.
Okay,
This is
you're very
serious.
serious.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm very impressed with that
Very
because
serious.
a lot of the things people join, you know, they go through 6 weeks, 2 weeks, 4 weeks, 1 day,
Yeah.
and think they're a subject matter expert. But yours is a full year.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and it comes from your international, the curriculum organization.
Yes, ma'am.
It's nothing that you or your husband designed.
No,
It
ma'am.
comes from a higher level and it filters down.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
And so we do that for a year. And still, if you're not meeting criteria, if we still have that feeling that this is just not your cup of tea,
Right.
we have the authority or say-so, whether or not, to tell you, hey, we just don't think you're going to work out in our organization.
Okay, it's not a match.
It's not a
If
match
it's
for
not a
you.
match, it doesn't mean that you can't go over to and work with the veterans.
That's right.
You might not just have what it takes to be here for the
the
children.
children,
Right. And that doesn't mean you're a bad person.
Nope, it doesn't mean you're a bad person. It just means this isn't your baseball in your glove.
Right.
And
Oh, I like that. This isn't your baseball in your glove.
so, you know, we do have that right to say, you know, this is just not a fit for you at this time. But if so, at the end of the year, at the appropriate time, you are rewarded and you are given your back patch.
Okay.
And then that's when the fun starts.
Okay, that's where the real work begins.
That's when the real work starts.
Really?
When you get your back patch.
And so are you tracking the children beyond court? You help them through the court process, and then once they're done with court, or they can still connect with you as they move forward?
We have children that stay connected with us. We're kind of a stepping stone. It's a bittersweet moment. We are here for them when they need us, but we don't want to be that crutch.
Okay.
And so after they go to court and after they get, you know, a certain time has passed,
Right.
we hope we start to fizzle in their life.
Okay.
Because that tells us that they are overcoming this trauma.
Exactly.
They're overcoming this, what they've been through, and
You want them to be able to get to a place where they can heal and move forward.
Yes.
Of course, healing will be a long process, but at least they're functional.
yes.
Right.
And so we do hope for that. But now I have children that I have been with since they were 4 years old.
4 years
And
old.
their mother, matter of fact, this morning I had a phone call. She just calls in randomly to say, hey, you know, we're doing good, she's doing this and that and the other, and she's in 6th grade now.
Oh, wow, from
So,
4 years old.
Yeah.
Isn't
So
that
some of-
something?
And you love to hear the success. I have one young lady who's getting ready to graduate from high school.
Really? So you're going to be that loud person when they don't want you to be loud. And this is what we joke about. Sometimes the people that's loud in the audience got a reason to be loud.
right.
You don't know their story.
That's right.
And so you have a baby now that was one of yours from this organization that's graduating.
She's graduating high school. We've had children to go on and graduate from college.
Really?
And they still keep in touch with us.
Though that's what it's worth.
That's a treasure.
It's worth every time you had a sleepless night, because pretty much you are the surrogate mother. You're taking on a lot of the hurt and the pain to help them to move forward.
I take it all in because I'm what's called the child liaison.
Okay.
I'm the one person in the chapter that knows every detail
Oh, for every case.
for every case.
Oh.
And I protect not only do I protect the child, but I also protect the members of the chapter.
Right.
And the only time that anyone else learns the details
Right.
is if they're in court.
Really?
And when the child is being interviewed and they have to say the details in court, that's when my people hear what's said and they all look at me.
And you are holding all of that.
Yes, ma'am.
And so who are the people that's holding you besides Tab? See, now you got to have your own.
I have who I call my peeps,
Okay.
and they.
Because that's a lot.
Yes.
I was a social worker. People don't understand some of the stuff you hear, you can't unhear it.
You can't unhear
Some of the things you see, you can't unsee, you cannot unsee it.
Right.
And that's why I am for everybody having a good life.
Yes, ma'am.
And some folks that have never seen or experienced that, they're clueless.
Right.
And I just hope this visit today that you took the time to come out, and it's not been the best weather today, but it's important for our community activists, educators, and organization providers, all of those folks know
Yes,
that this is an issue that's very important. And when you're engaging with our children in the community, they need to be in tune
Yes,
to
ma'am.
what could be happening.
Yes, ma'am.
I just am so proud of you. I didn't know about all of this because like I said, I've always just seen you at Trauma Anonymous. But now that I know, I guess you're stuck with me too.
That's fine.
I want you to keep up the good work.
ma'am.
Your husband was Army strong, and that's what he's expecting for you to be.
Yes, ma'am.
Army strong.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. This has been straightforward. If you don't stand for something, you will fall for anything. Until next time, be blessed.
What up, world? What's up, Columbus? Be sure to tune in every Sunday, Straightforward with Gloria Strode, right here on NBC 38.